This summer, a new law changed the dropout age in Kentucky from 16 to 18. Since then, school leaders have been looking for hundreds of dropouts, but some are having a hard time getting them back into classrooms. In Fayette County, school leaders have only been able to get 1 in 4 dropouts back to school. So is the new dropout law effective? Mark Barber has a WKYT investigation.
This is Lynn Schweitzer's office for the day. She's on the road, trying to track down Scott County students who dropped out of school.
It is absolutely the last way. We've called, we've mailed, we've emailed, and now we're going. Ready to go.
If she can't find the dropouts, it's possible no one will. School leaders like Schweitzer are scrambling to find students who have been on dropout lists since July, which is when Senate Bill 97, a new truancy law, went into effect. Many school administrators say they are struggling to find those missing students.
No cars in the driveway.
The law is backdated, so some information Schweitzer's using to find dropouts is outdated. Many teens have changed their phone numbers and moved in the past 2 years, leading Schweitzer on ghost runs.
A couple of students, the homes were empty. I mean, just vacant, completely vacant, gone.
She says she has found a dozen dropouts, and they are now back in school, but she is still trying to find a dozen more.
We've had challenges.
Steve Hill is the pupil personnel director in Fayette County. He says they've only been able to get 25% of their 109 dropouts back in class.
We actually had 27 respond, and honestly, that may not seem like a great number, but that's not bad. It's better than what we thought, because in that, a lot of addresses have changed.
The 27 teenagers they could find have missed a lot in the year or two they've been out of school.
A lot of these kids were credit deficient, so our goal is to provide services to make sure that we can either accelerate their credit recovery or get them in their appropriate placement within our schools.
Counselors are working with each student who is trying to adjust to the classroom.
There's some kids that just have really troubles in their life at home, some that have mental health issues, anxiety. Some are just frustrated because they didn't see the light at the end of the tunnel, and maybe they failed a couple courses early. Some that didn't take it serious.
Schweitzer takes these home visits seriously because it's her last chance to offer dropouts an education. If she can find them, she always asks,
what can we do for you to make it work? Didn't work last time. We're ready to make it work. What can we do?
There's only so much she can do to track the teens down. But every time she strikes out,
Nobody home.
She thinks about why she's doing this.
Every story is a success story. I would rather focus on the one that we got than the one that we lost.
So what about the ones they lost? According to the Department of Education's most recent numbers, there were more than 4,400 high school dropouts in the 2013-2014 school year. Many of them are still missing. With only 1 out of 4 dropouts back in school in Lexington, we asked the state senator who sponsored the truancy law if he thinks it's effective. Senator David Givens says he is surprised and disappointed by the rollout, but he thinks the problem will correct itself with time because the students who are coming into high school now will no longer be able to drop out until they turn 18. In the studio, Mark Barber, WKYT.
School districts say after they have tried to reach the student or their parents several times by phone, email, or home visits, they stop trying because there is nothing left to do.